didn't fix her life, didn't even try, just lit a candle and stayed soft in a world that never is. The planner stayed shut. There were no goals, no rush, just the sound of her coffee cooling next to things she wasn't ready to face. A new mug felt like a new personality. Warm hands, warm drink, same unresolved thoughts, just cuter now. The pillow wasn't solving anything, but hugging it felt better than pretending everything was fine. Some comfort doesn't fix things, just makes them softer. Wrapped in her favorite blanket, she didn't try to look okay. No calls, no noise, just her, slowly giving herself permission to pause. She didn't need a conversation, just air, space, and a place where no one expected her to be okay. Sometimes healing starts with being left alone, gently. The planner sat open for an hour. She kept looking at it, like staring would make the day feel less heavy. But today wasn't for planning, it was just for staying here. Lighting the candle wasn't part of a routine, it was a decision to create one small warmth in a day that gave her none. A quiet reminder, she's still here. Wiping the table didn't solve anything, but it gave us something she could finish. A clean surface, a warm cup, and 5 minutes of feeling in control. The pep talk wasn't convincing, but at least she showed up. A half smile in the mirror, and a quiet, "You'll be fine," that sounded slightly more true than yesterday. The plant didn't need much, just a little water and someone to notice it. Maybe that's what she needed too, to be gently kept alive. The laundry spun for 40 minutes. She just sat there, watching it go in circles. Because that's exactly how her brain felt today. Holding the mug felt safer than having to explain how she felt. The warmth didn't fix anything, but it helped her stay for one morning. It wasn't a big plan, just a sticky note that said, "Breathe." She didn't need a lecture, just a little space to remind herself that she still could. Sitting there with her hoodie up wasn't a fashion choice. It was her way of saying, "Not today," without making a sound. Yesterday, she wrote, "You got this." Today's notes said LOLOK. Some people keep journals. She collects sarcasm on pastel squares. Sorting socks by color wasn't urgent, but it gave her something to finish. One tiny piece of order in a brain full of noise. She wasn't waiting for anything, just standing there, watching the world move, without asking her to catch up. The incense wasn't lit for a vibe. It was for her peace. Some days, she just needed the room to smell better than her thoughts. Turning the phone face down wasn't about ignoring people. It was about choosing herself in a world that never stops asking for more of her than she has left. Dinner didn't come with plating or music, just something warm from the microwave, held with tired hands. It wasn't special, but it kept her going. She tried organizing her thoughts, but ended up buried in half-made lists. It wasn't progress, but it was honest. At least her chaos looked cute on paper. That mirror didn't need another sticky note, but she left one anyway. Just a little reminder to try again tomorrow, because sometimes that's the bravest thing you can do. She didn't clean the whole room, just fluffed the pillows and made the bed look like someone still cared. Sometimes pretending is part of coping. The pages were blank, but holding that new planner felt like maybe, just maybe, she still believed in the idea of future plans, even if she wasn't ready to write them yet. There were no profound thoughts, just a flower with a crooked smile, and the word A 5 times. Not a journal entry, but still felt like a release. Same hoodie, 3rd day in a row. Not because she gave up, but because comfort doesn't ask questions. And right now, that's exactly what she needed. The steam blurred her face. Wiping it didn't bring clarity, but it reminded her that behind all the fog, she was still there. This was her 3rd cup of tea today, not because she needed more caffeine, but because forgetting, reheating, and sipping cold tea felt like a routine she could still follow. There was no progress today, no breakdown either, just sitting there, breathing quietly, refusing to disappear. Her bookshelf made no sense to anyone else, but every title was placed by how much it hurt. Not alphabetically, but emotionally. And somehow, that made it easier to find what she needed. She brushed her hair, lit a candle, didn't fix anything, but stayed gentle in the middle of her mess. And maybe that's enough.